Hello everybody and welcome to our second edition of Monday Night Raw here in Hartford, Connecticut apparently. Fantastic. And we're going to kick off this show with a 6-man battle royal for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title, currently held by Ryback. The first man competing in this match is Stardust. Weird as all kinds of hell, but that's fantastic and that's why we love him. I mean, the crowd don't love him, but we love him, and that's enough. Former Intercontinental Champion under his alias, or well, I say alias, his real name of Cody Rhodes. Booking out a 5-year-old in the crowd, always a good way to get on the fan side. Well, it works for me. I don't know what I mean by that. Stardust. Potentially, you could say he's one of the favourites in this match. In fact, I'm going to say he's one of the favourites in this match. Former tag team champion as well, not only with his brother, but with the likes of Hardcore Holly over the years. Here comes the second man competing in this battle royal, not accompanied by Lana on this occasion. Bulgarian Brute, waving the Russian flag just for confusion's sake. Rusev. You speak of favourites in a battle royal, Rusev has to be up there. There's a couple of big boys in this battle royale, but maybe none tougher than Rusev. Big intimidating guy, of course. He went on a fantastic long unbeaten run in the WWE. Let's see if he can carry some momentum forward to a title match against the Intercontinental Champion Ryback. He's got his ankles taped up there. Only recently started wearing boots on occasion. What are your thoughts on that? I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to feel one way or the other, to be quite honest with you, but there you go. Crusher. I don't know why I do these things. So praying to, well, probably himself. This was actually an open invitational battle royale, although I say open invitational, these 6 people were invited, they said yes, so really it's not open invitational in that respect, it's more the people we asked to be in it are in it. That should be enough, that should be enough, and it will be enough. Waiting for the third man now. I mean, if I cut this entrance bollocks out, these videos would be a lot shorter, but I do like the entrances, it adds something. It adds a bit of prestige when they're wearing a title down to the ring, that's what I think anyway. Here he is, the son of Mr. Perfect, Curtis Axel. Better than perfect's a very strong claim. Very, very strong claim. And actually not possible. But that's fine. Wouldn't say he was a favourite in this match, but maybe a dark horse. He can grow a pretty intense beard, and that has to be respected. What conditioner he uses on that? How's he condition it? That is a question for another day. Curtis Axel, former tag team champion, former Intercontinental champion, actually looking to regain that title. It'll be quite interesting to see if he wins this match, because he'll be going up against a former tag team partner of his in Ryback. That could be an interesting dynamic, something for you to think about and ponder. We have half the competitors in the ring now, waiting for competitor number 4. Oh, who's this? Mr. Sexual Chocolate himself, Mark Henry. This is, he's got to be the massive favourite for this one. Because he is massive, to be quite honest. Two big boys in this match. I was of course referring to Mark Henry and Rusev. And yeah, I mean the question is who's going to be able to throw either man over the top rope. You'd assume the other, but Yeah, and yeah, oh wow, well, yep, 2 of them on Friday. The Intercontinental title will be up for grabs for the winner who gets this this Battle Royal victory under their belt. Pay-per-view match, of course, as well. Big paydays involved, especially if you're able to win a title or retain a title. That's how they do things in my head. A lot of bad guys in this match. Will there be any good guys? That's the question. Yeah. I guess Jack Swagger's trying to be a good guy these days. We'll go with him. Yeah, you the people. It's far more hood the way that it sounds than what Jack Swagger should be saying. We the people. You are the people. We the people. We are the people. Come on, Jack. You only did quite well at college, didn't you? Basic grammar. Basic grammar stuff. I have to say one thing though, he's walking with a degree of confidence to the ring here. Oh, look at that, he does a sausage roll into the ring. Ah. Swagger's pumped up for this one. First appearance in this WWE 2k16 universe mode. In fact, it is for, I think, all of the competitors in this match. Competitor number 6, I believe this is the final one, and it is. Damien Mizdow in fantastic Damien Sandow attire. Is this a sign of what we're going to see in the future for Damien Sandow? Has he turned a leaf? He seems to be confused at the moment. He's wearing his old attire, but he's still got the Miz's theme. He's going by Damien Mizdow. It's all very confusing. Hopefully one day this will be sorted out. Got to love the attire though, the old school Damien Sandow get-up. Will the Miz be happy actually? He's someone we haven't yet seen in this WWE 2k16 universe mode. Will the Miz be happy with Damien Sandow's decisions? Oh, I don't suppose Sandow will mind too much if he gets this Battle Royale win. That's all 6 men. A lengthy intro for this match. Should be a good one. Well, having said that, it is pre-recorded, so I know if it's a good one. And it's pretty good. It is pretty good. So let's enjoy it. Mark Henry instantly, again with the notifications. That is the last one you will see. I promise. I promise is a strong word, actually. I hope that's the last one we'll see. Damien Sandow going against Rusev. We have Stardust putting a neck crank on Jack Swagger and Mark Henry beating the ever-loving piss out of Curtis Axel. He will be the first eliminated. No one wants that, I'm going to say dignity, but that's not the word I was going for there. No one wants that associated with their name. See Sandow trying to get rid of Rusev already, but Rusev, too strong, throws him off, but gets caught with a stiff forearm, and meanwhile Curtis Axel is now starting to go to work on Mark Henry. Jack Swagger avoids elimination by Stardust into a gut-wrench suplex. Now Sandow's in trouble, but with Rusev. And Mark Henry has Curtis Axel. There's so much action going on, it's going to be very difficult to call. Like Curtis Axel was just about holding on. No, he's not. He's gone. I spoke too soon. Rusev throws Sandow across the ring. In fact, I'm making the decision. I'm calling him Sandow again. That's happening now. That's the thing. Mark Henry, vertical suplex on Stardust. Jack Swagger starts to stamp away, taking advantage of the big man's work. Still got Rusev and Henry in here, obviously two of the favourites. Release powerbomb type throw by Rusev. Stardust goes over the top rope. Is just narrowly hanging on, skins the cat and nuts himself on the top rope. That is very bold. Bold strategy by Stardust. Swagger's got intentions here. Are they good or bad? Well, they're not going to be good for Stardust if he's up against the ropes, but he manages to get off. Swagger hurts his hand, maybe breaks a nail. Might have to get some cuticle treatment as a result of that. Henry picks up Rusev, the two big men on the other side of the ring going at it. Rusev bounces out of the corner and just thrown up into the air with a standing release flapjack by Mark Henry. Now Henry's getting attacked by Sandow. Sandow might not have made the wisest decision there as Mark Henry strikes back with venom. Rusev picking up on Mark Henry. We're seeing some teamwork. No, Sandow immediately turns his attention elsewhere. I think he got a little taste of that and didn't like what it tasted like. No, that's not what I'm going to say. But, well, I've said it, so yeah, it is. Henry has Rusev on the top rope. Could this be it? Has Rusev gone? Rusev is eliminated. One of the major threats for this Battle Royal is Mark Henry on his way to becoming the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Not if Stardust has his way. Mark Henry showing amazing agility to balance there and amazing gravity-defying manoeuvres. Manages to get back in before Stardust eliminates him. Swagger and Sandow going at it. Oh, Sandow just holding on to the top rope. What's Henry got in mind? Reversal of the body slam by Stardust into a reverse DDT, dropping Mark Henry. Problem is though, with a man of 400 plus pounds frame, you're going to have to get him over the top rope one way or the other, and the best chance of doing that was probably Rusev, so Mark Henry's done himself a big service here. Stardust is clotheslined to the floor. Sandow looking to eliminate Jack Swagger, but Jack Swagger has enough fortitude to roll back in. But a double leg pickup takedown, dramatic fashion from Swagger. Mark Henry proud of himself. We've got the alligator roll going over there with Jack Swagger. Inching away in the midsection of Sandow. A big right hand drops Stardust from Henry. Mark Henry slam to Stardust and a junkyard dog-like headbutt. That's Mark Henry got in mind here. Jack Swagger again picking up Damien Sandow. Yeah, Damien Sandow showing his amateur athletics and abilities. Mark Henry has Stardust up in the corner. In a very precarious position with a man of Mark Henry's strength. Stardust just somehow manages to hold on and skins the cat once more into the ring. But for his troubles is clotheslined with an avalanche by the big Mark Henry. Now Sandow's punching away on Swagger. It's a very open contest actually. All men have been thrown over the top rope on more than one occasion and just managing to hang on. Sandow has Swagger on one side. Stardust reverses Mark Henry though, and Swagger manages to get back in against Sandow. Who is going to win this contest? Sandow running boots has seated Swagger. Mark Henry Irish whips Stardust into the corner, slowly making his way over there. I think a lot of energy has been taken out of the big man. Stardust again able to reverse being eliminated. Sandow have the same luck on the other side. Swagger looks like he's close to elimination, but Sandow drives the elbow into the face. Big right hand attempt is missed by Mark Henry, and Stardust now has him in a very precarious position, but Henry is able to force him away. Running Bulldog takes the big man down. Reversal though by Mark Henry. Swagger now finds himself in the corner. Sandow looking to pick Swagger up. Swagger's trying to sandbag it and go dead weight, but Sandow's able to lift him up off the floor. Swagger's just about holding on here. No, Sandow gets the elimination. Jack Swagger is out of this match and we are down to 3. The crowd seemed to pop big there for Sandow's elimination. Mark Henry gets rid of Stardust. We're down to the final 2. Mark Henry, Damien Sandow, who's going to be the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Sandow kicking away at the big man, takes him off his feet. The crowd have got to be well and truly behind Sandow in this one. Driving the knee of the big man into the canvas. Not the best strategy though, Sandow. You have to get him over the top rope and eliminated. And a reversal there by Henry. Henry, is he going to go for a Samoan drop? Big Samoan drop. And that's going to drive the air out of Sandow. But as you can see, Mark Henry's already exerted a lot of energy here. Sandow reverses, sweeps the leg. Stamps away on Henry. Sandow, Irish whip is reversed, finds himself in the corner. Big running avalanche, backdrop, not backdrop, back splash we'll go with. Back splash is fine. Sandow pushes Henry away. Henry drives a big paw into the midsection. Sandow now throws Henry over the top rope. Is Sandow going to be the one going to the pay-per-view for an Intercontinental title match? No, Henry is able to reverse it just. Keeps himself alive in this match and goes for a running clothesline, but a big boot by Sandow drops Henry. Kick to the midsection is blocked. Henry returns with one of his own. A body slam follow-up. Henry is absolutely exhausted. Sandow can't be feeling any better. Henry picks up Sandow to his feet. Big body slam, falls to his knees. Is it out of exhaustion? No, it's for another Junkyard Dog-esque headbutt. Sandow seems to be running on fumes, but so does Henry. Fireman's carry takedown. Double chop is missed though. Big right hand sends Sandow into the corner. Henry taking a step back. Eyeing up Sandow. Pushes him out. Clothesline sends Sandow over the top rope. Mark Henry is your #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. Sandow so close yet so far. Again with his change of attire, you have to think the Miz will be keeping an eye on this and having words with him after the show. Tensions potentially. It didn't sound right when I tried to say it, but it's fine. Tensions potentially brewing between Sandow and the Miz. But in this contest, Mark Henry is your winner. He's not taking any of that shit from the ref. Back your ass up into the corner, son. Henry celebrates his victory in this Battle Royale. Always one of the favourites with Rusev in this one. Proved to be right. The betting money was probably on Henry, and he wins it all to go to the pay-per-view for a title match. The age of 50,000. Rounded up, of course. Our next contest here, Captain Charisma, the King of the Peeps, Christian. Christian going in singles action here. First time we've seen him in this WWE 2k16 universe mode. He'll be wanting to establish himself as a true main eventer. He'll have the opportunity to do so, but he's going to have a very difficult task in front of him. But then again, there is no easy task in front of you here in WWE. Well, there is, but we'll portray it that it isn't. Christian going with the au naturel brown hair colour, which is much better if you ask me. If you ask me? What do you mean I don't work for Tony and Guy and I'm not in a position to make these kind of comments? Okay. I made it. Christian, former World Heavyweight Champion, former European Champion, former Hardcore Champion, former Intercontinental Champion. I think. Yeah, he definitely was. The very highly decorated competitor in here in WWE, currently without a title at the moment, looking to, like I said, cement himself as a main event player back here in the WWE. Always popular with the fans is Christian. See the peeps. It's good to know he can see the peeps. Oh, the three me's. We're back. Fantastic. Christian awaits. Eater of Worlds. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Making his second appearance here in the WWE 2k16 universe mode after a successful 4-man match. The previous Raw. Bray Wyatt. Again, choosing not to be accompanied by any of his charges, although, well, I can tell you for a fact that his charges are competing in the match following this. See the crowd, the Fireflies were in force tonight. Now Wyatt has been making some moves for a WWE World Heavyweight title match. A win here against Christian, followed by his win from his earlier edition on Raw. From his earlier outing, I should say, on Raw, would really put him in good stead to get the title match. You have to beat what's put in front of you, and right now, Captain Charisma stands in front of Bray Wyatt. Wyatt in a fetching pair of white trousers today. We like this attire, it's nice. Wyatt's a bit arrogant there, turning his back on Captain Charisma, but then again, would you be bold enough to jump this man? I don't think I would. I do not think I would. Captain Charisma. Bray Wyatt. Singles action, and here we go. Meet with a collar and elbow tie-up. Bray Wyatt into a side headlock and a takedown. Very nicely done. And a big right hand. Right into the forehead of Christian. Wyatt's already celebrating, but Christian's egging him on. Saying anything you can taunt, I can taunt equally as proficient. Big right hands by Bray Wyatt, sending Christian into the corner. That is an avalanche splash. Back to the taunting for Wyatt. Too soon to be doing that. Christian's far too fresh. And he's going to make him pay. Irish whips Wyatt against the ropes. And a hurricane runner from a standing position. Very impressive athleticism by Christian. Christian picks up Bray Wyatt to his feet. What's he got in store next? Nice drop kick. Drop kick and a beauty, they say. Big boot to the face. Followed by another to the legs, but Bray Wyatt gets the kick to the midsection. And just throws Christian in a version of a vertical suplex. And he goes for the cover. Christian kicks out. Wyatt, big right hand again, sends Christian into the corner. Christian reverses though. Bray Wyatt on the top, what's he got in mind? Follows the big man up there. Hurricane runner from the top rope sends Wyatt halfway across the ring. Now, Christian goes for the cover. Will that be enough? No, Wyatt kicks out. Christian puts his legs, wrapping it round the head of Wyatt, but Wyatt sneaks out the back door just about. Christian returns to his feet. And he's going for a body slam, but no. Christian catches. German suplex on Bray Wyatt. Christian rolls him over. Drops the knee into the forehead. Brilliant strategy. Well, I say brilliant strategy. Hit him and hit him hard. Hit him as often as you can. That's the strategy that Christian's going to be employing. Picks Wyatt up onto his shoulders. But no, the implanter DDT. Impaler DDT. We'll call it an implanter too. It doesn't matter. Christian breaks the jaw though as Bray Wyatt looks to capitalise. Wyatt finds himself in control again. Belly to back suplex. And Wyatt stamps away in the midsection of Christian. Goes to snap the neck, but Christian rolls out of the way wisely in time. Picks Wyatt up on his shoulder, but Wyatt falls out the back door and hits a reverse DDT. And Wyatt is just stamping away on the prone Christian. No airs and graces, no frills. You know what you're getting with a Bray Wyatt match. And Christian uses an arm drag takedown though. Puts Wyatt up against the ropes. Now this is classic Christian. Instant classic, some would say. I would say, because I just did. Christian now goes up to the top turnbuckle. Wyatt trying to roll away, but puts himself in a very precarious position. Christian goes for the splash. Thinker partially caught, but Wyatt was able to roll out of the way just about. Now Bray. Standing drop. Suplex release. Fantastic power by Bray. Now Wyatt sends Christian into the ropes. Big back body drop as Christian runs back. There's little places to hide from this man. What do I mean with the things I'm saying? It's just absolute garbage, but it's fantastic garbage and you love it and you need it. Bray Wyatt goes for a suplex, but Christian reverses and hits one of his own. Even matchup so far. Kick is just avoided by Bray Wyatt and the flying cross body. Driving the wind out of Captain Charisma. Now Wyatt stalking Christian from behind. Spins him round. Standing Uranagi. Goes for the pin. Will that be enough? 2. No, Christian gets the shoulder up and Wyatt can't believe it. I think he thought he had it there. Wyatt again going to taunt, but Christian catches him with a clean punch. And sidewalk slam. Impressive power on the part of Christian as well. Wyatt is no small man. But Wyatt baits Christian outside. Pump handle. Is he going to go for a pump handle fallout slam? And what's Wyatt got in mind here? Twisted Bray. Just wrenching away on Christian. Now he's taking him to the ring post. It looks like he is. Throws him face first into it. Christian is staggered. Big backhand. Right upside Christian's head. Now what's Wyatt got in mind? Oh, crushing big boot. Trapping the head of Christian against the ring post. That'll have you seeing stars for a few weeks. But we always see stars here in the WWE 2k16 universe mode. And Wyatt returns to the ring. He thinks he's got it all won. Bray very confident in his ability, and why wouldn't he be with the destruction he just put Christian through? But Christian is somehow stirring on the outside. Wyatt seems content to get the count-out victory. Wyatt comes out, seeing Christian running back inside. Has Christian baited the big man? Wyatt catches Christian by the ankle, but Christian spinning heel kick takes down Wyatt as he returns to the ring. Knife edge chop to the face, that's sadistic. You know Canadians can be sadistic. Wyatt's Irish whip gets just levels Christian as he comes back with a clothesline. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough? Christian kicks out. This is not over yet. Now Wyatt, is he going to be going for a standing suplex? He is, and it lands. Christian doesn't know whether to hold his back or his head. Both have taken a lot of abuse. He's dished out a fair amount as well. Wyatt's got to be feeling it. Irish whip sends Christian into the corner. Wyatt lifts Christian, puts him on the top turnbuckle. So Christian reverses, kicks Bray Wyatt in the face, jumps from the top rope, goes for a back elbow, but Wyatt swats him to one side and wrenches away on the neck. Wyatt taking his time deciding his next manoeuvre. Standing Uranagi again, the second time he's hit that. Will that be enough to put Christian away? Bray Wyatt's not going for the cover, instead he's making his way to the corner. And oh, here it comes. You'll know what's coming now. Will Christian be able to see it in time to avoid it? Or was Bray Wyatt signalling the end? Catches him. Kiss goodnight, and that is it. Sister Abigail connects. Goes for the cover. Hook of the leg. The referee taking his time. Will it matter? 2, 3. No, it will not. Bray Wyatt is your victor. Impressive performance by Bray Wyatt. Equally impressive by Christian, but he was on the loser's end just this time. Wyatt is a hell of a force to be reckoned with at the moment. Saw Christian have more than his fair share of moments early on with a Hurricane Runner from the top rope, sending Wyatt right across the ring. Who knows, on another day it could have been Christian's night, but he didn't have quite enough in the tank to outlast Bray Wyatt. I think the damage was really done with a boot to the head outside, trapping him against the steel ring post. Sadistic and violent. Very much all the characteristics that Bray Wyatt possesses. Clothesline as well, that is meaty. Still wasn't enough to put Christian down, but this marked the end of all. Sister Abigail was upcoming. Christian wasn't able to get out of the way. The kiss goodnight, the 3 count, and Bray Wyatt has another victory under his belt. People to do, Bray. Interesting. Move on now to a 6-man tag team encounter. The Lucha Dragons will be starting off on one side. The returning face won't give it away just yet though. Mizdow making his way to the ring. Fantastic entrance. They really know how to get the crowd behind them, the Lucha Dragons. Sin Cara shortly there behind. They're just going to be awaiting the arrival of their tag team partner for the night as the crowd chant Lucha, Lucha. Both of these men are debuting on the WWE 2k16 Universe mode tonight, as is their tag team partner, who has an interesting choice of theme music, it has to be said. Maybe a little bit of a poking the bear, that is his former tag team partner. In WWE 2k16 Universe mode, Yomo, John Morrison. Familiar look that everyone will remember. Slightly shorter haircut. Still claims that he can go in the ring. We'll have to see tonight. tag teaming with some fantastic aerial artists. So John Morrison will be the muscle of the team, I think it'd be fair to say. Their opponents certainly won't be impressed with any high-flying manoeuvres. These guys will have to be on their absolute tip-top game to get a win here. Morrison, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion. Never won a big title though, well, the biggest title. The arena goes dark to signal the arrival. Two men, because the third just is too big to be with these men as they come to the ring. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan will of course be teaming with the massive Braun Strowman, who will be making his way to the ring shortly. Three very physical dudes. I mean, to be honest, I have no idea, absolutely no idea, how the Lucha Dragons and John Morrison are going to counteract this sheer attack of brutality. Can it even be done? Both the Lucha Dragons and Rowan and Harper will be looking at the tag team titles held by the New Day. A win here could put them in good steading to get a tag team title match shortly down the road. Eyeing up the crowd, eerie bastards that they are. So bad that they're good. I think that's what has to be said about these two men. If anyone faults either of their beards, you're out of your damn mind, son. Rowan's is ginger, so I guess you could have a go at that angle and I wouldn't stop you. But just for sheer, not viscosity, volume we'll go with. It is quite an impressive feat. Here comes their tag team partner, walking like John Wayne after a long filming shoot. Braun Strowman. Strowman, of course, making his debut as well here in the WWE 2k16 Universe mode, as well as Harper and Rowan. Path of Destruction begins now. Strowman is so big, rumour has it, that smaller competitors actually orbit him backstage. His gravitational pull is that strong. If we look closely, we may see a hornswoggle passing nearby. Let's hope he just never makes an appearance in this universe mode. It's weird to think that neither Rowan or Harper are considered the strength of this team. That is how big Braun is. That did not look comfortable. Roman's hearing the voices. So yeah, how the Lucha Dragons and John Morrison are going to do anything in this match is going to be quite special to see. I know who my money's on. Let's say that. I know who my money's on. Mizdow kicking it off for Team Good Guys. Rowan kicking it off for the baddies. If only it was that basic. No shades of grey in this. And Rowan immediately going for a strength hold with a bear hug on little Kalisto. I say little, that was derogatory. I take that back. But Kalisto hits a DDT. Dropping Eric Rowan right on his big old bean. The back elbow puts Rowan in control. But Kalisto fighting back but is swatted out of the air like an annoying midget. And by midget I mean mosquitoes. I should specify, I don't actually mean little people. Big back body drop, and when Eric Rowan throws you up there, you know it's a big back body drop. Kick though misses. Kalisto rolls out of the way. Irish whips Rowan into the ropes. And a big super kick as he comes back, catches Rowan right in the face. Who knew Kalisto could kick that high? Driving the knee of the big man to keep him grounded into the canvas. Mizdow picks up Rowan. Rowan drives the back elbow from the rear waist lock. Kick to the back of the knee by Kalisto. Kalisto up onto the shoulders of Rowan, spins round, Hurricane Rana taking down the big man. Big old Redwood, and a kick to the back of the head. But Rowan no-sells it and headbutts Kalisto straight back to the canvas. Kalisto picked up now by Eric. Rowan throws Kalisto into his own corner, but Kalisto bounces back up. Such was the velocity that Rowan used. And a standing vertical suplex. Rowan again throwing Kalisto into his corner. And Kalisto again bounces back out with the force used. Gut wrench. Gut wrench, gut buster. Great show of power there by Rowan. Standing in his corner. Onto the middle turnbuckle. And a splash across the back. That's a lot of weight coming down on Kalisto. And now Luke Harper finds himself in the match. Harper picks up Kalisto. And this could be over very quickly. If things continue this way, European uppercut. Stalking their prey, cutting off the ring. Although Harper just throws Kalisto into his own corner. I think he's challenging someone else to come in. But Kalisto's not having any of it. Kalisto comes right back out and is met with a European uppercut, dropping him again to the canvas. Harper saying, right, if you want to be in this, you're going to be in this. Picks up Kalisto high. Kalisto drops down the back with an arm drag takedown. Fantastic counter. Kalisto now taking the opportunity to tag in his partner. Sin Cara, and Luke Harper just kicks Jomo right off the apron. Sin Cara, is he... What strength! Sit out powerbomb on Luke Harper. Unbelievable power displayed. Stamps away on the back of the knee. Rolls Luke Harper over. Again working over the knee. Sound strategy by the Lucha Dragons. Sin Cara finds himself with his back in the wrong part of town. The standing Spanish fly flip. Found himself in the wrong part of town. Quickly turned that around and moved Harper out of the way. But Harper kicks Sin Cara in the face to take back control. What's Harper got in mind? Oh, here we go. He tried it on Kalisto. Sit out powerbomb of his own on Sin Cara. Stays there for the pin. Gets the two, but Sin Cara just kicks out. We've yet to see either Braun Strowman or Jomo in this match. Irish whip sends Harper just over the top rope. Kalisto tries to shoulder block him off the apron, but Harper doesn't have any of it. Stonewalls him, kick to the midsection. Sin Cara bounces out of the corner. And Harper sit out body slam. Keep the high flyers grounded, that's the strategy here. And here comes the big man, Braun Strowman. What are you going to do with that? Strowman just picks up Sin Cara. Gut wrench suplex delayed just to showcase his power. Big man's very happy with himself here. Wyatt family, incredible monsters. Right to the back of the head by Sin Cara. Shoved away by Strowman, and a shoulder block sends Sin Cara all the way into the Wyatt family corner. Strowman picks him up. Irish whip is reversed though. Strowman finds himself into the ropes, but the drop kick is swatted aside easily. Strowman with a big right hand, and Sin Cara could be unconscious. Irish whip sending Sin Cara into the corner. Bounces back out, and a short arm clothesline. Big elbow drop. Two, and a kick out. Strowman with an Irish whip. Sends Sin Cara into the corner now. Strowman. The Strowman challenging Jomo to tag into the match, but Sin Cara's not having any of it. Doesn't matter. Rowan's now the legal man. Rowan picks up Sin Cara. Irish whip into the buckles and a big boot. Nearly taking the mask clean off Sin Cara's face. What's he got in mind? Irish whip sends Sin Cara into the corner. Goes to the clothesline. All three men move out of the way. Knife edge chop by Sin Cara. And Sin Cara, unbelievable strength again, picking up Eric Rowan. Goes for the pin. Might want to tag out. Might be his best choice of action. He grapevines the head and drives 2 elbows. Make it 3 into the top of Eric Rowan's skull. Now Sin Cara going to his corner. Tags in Jomo. And Morrison makes his first steps back into a WWE ring. Irish whip to Eric Rowan. Rowan catches Jomo on the way back and drives a fist into the lower back. And big right hand, followed by a knife edge chop and a forearm. Just clubbing offense. Nothing pretty about it. Oh! Spinning standing heel kick. Jomo kicks out just after 1 though. That's one of Rowan's go-to maneuvers. Morrison reverses, slips out the back door. Kick to Rowan's midsection. Patented net breaker there by John Morrison, and Morrison goes for the cover. Will this be enough? But no, Rowan kicks out. Drop kick to the back of the head. We see the Lucha Dragon side getting back into this match. I don't have a team name for them in mind, probably because it will be a one-off showing of this. Oh, incredible power by Rowan. Bench pressing John Morrison clean into the air for a high slam. Harper now back in the ring. Oh, beautiful counter by John Morrison. He was going for a butterfly suplex, but Morrison's able to roll out with an arm drag, and Harper quickly has to rethink his game plan and stand on the outside. Morrison follows him though. He's in the bad part of town and he's instantly caught. Crotch lift, belly to back suplex by Harper. Harper, sweep of the legs though, finds himself on the floor. The stamp misses and Harper returns to the ring, shortly followed by Morrison, and catches Harper with a back elbow. Morrison, spinning neck breaker. Morrison and the Dragons have certainly come back into this match since Morrison's found himself in the ring. Fireman's carry takedown by Luke Harper. A knee to the midsection. Rolling clothesline, and Morrison is folded damn near in half. Look of the leg. Will this be enough? 2. No. John Morrison is able to roll the shoulder off the canvas just in time. Irish whip sends Morrison off the ropes. On the return way is caught in a sidewalk slam. Morrison, Irish whip sends Harper to the apron. Morrison now hip tosses the big man back inside. Morrison makes his way back to his corner, tags in Kalisto. Kalisto took a lot of abuse early on. It'll be interesting to see how much he's got left in the tank. He starts with a forearm. Big right hand catches Kalisto in the midsection though, and Harper sends him back into harm's way in the Wyatt corner. Tags in for Strowman. Strowman? Who's that? Big right hand, and he might just punch his lung clean through the guy's arsehole. Ooh, a Bubba bomb. Strowman, what he's got in mind here. Unbelievable pole driver variant. Could that be all she wrote for Kalisto? Strowman's got him set up something else now. The bear hug. Will Kalisto be able to escape this? It might just drive the wind out of him. He might pass out as opposed to tap out. Strowman just throws Kalisto down to the ground. No submission was heard. 1, 2. Oh, Kalisto incredibly kicks out. He's got a little bit left in the tank as the Wyatt family clean house on other members of his team. Mizdow slips out the back door into a sunset flip. Strowman's able to kick out. That would have been a hell of an upset. Big back elbow to Kalisto for his troubles. Oh, much like we saw Bray Wyatt do earlier. Standing suplex with just a release. Fireman's carry takes Braun Strowman off his feet. Kalisto just standing too close to the big man. Hurricane Runner. Incredible maneuver. Kalisto kick to Strowman's midsection. And a spinning back kick follows. Kick to the knee. Strowman, Irish whip, sends Kalisto into the corner. Follows up with a massive clothesline, and that could be all she wrote. Kalisto collapses to the floor and an elbow drop to follow up. Kalisto's returned to his feet. Catches Strowman with a right to the midsection. He's just thrown away. Strowman's too much for him to handle, I think. High press, drop over the knee. We can see here that Kalisto is severely suffering. Looks like it's only going to be a matter of time until this one's put to bed. Kalisto picked back up. Strowman fires Kalisto into the ropes. Picks him up for another high vertical suplex. Oh, and a delay. Just look at the power there. Look at the absolute sheer, unmitigated power. Delayed vertical suplex. Strowman taunting the crowd. Taunting? He's baking a lovely, dainty French pastry. What do you mean taunting? Taunting the crowd and Kalisto at the same time. But Kalisto slaps the hand off, and a kick a little bit low, if you ask me. That's going to take its toll on anyone. The insecurity misses. The knee lift, though, from Strowman certainly does not. Back to his making French pastry routine, apparently. Big strike to the lower back. Strowman. Is he going for that pile driver variant? That is really a killer. I don't even know what to call that, but it's messed up. Strowman seems to be more focused on Sin Cara and Jomo on the outside. Pay attention, because Kalisto is stirring. Still trying to strike away at Sin Cara, and a drop kick seems to unfortunately aid Strowman in striking Sin Cara. Strowman now seems to be disoriented. He's making his way to his feet. Kalisto, beautiful maneuver. He hooks the big man's legs. That won't be enough. That won't be enough. What? That was enough? What the fuck? Okay, right, I didn't have my money on that. Kalisto just pinned Braun Strowman. I think that's going to be some sort of rematch down the line there, maybe at the pay-per-view. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have Braun Strowman take on Kalisto at the upcoming pay-per-view in a revenge match, because that was mental. We saw the Wyatt family dominating with power moves, but that wasn't to say that the Lucha Dragons and Jomo didn't have their moments as well. They certainly did. Surprising ending there. Turning win for Jomo on Raw. The Lucha Dragons pick up a win as well. How did Kalisto just beat Braun Strowman? I'm dumbfounded. It makes it interesting though. Certainly makes it interesting, if nothing else. Great flipping neck breaker. This is the ending. This is mental. Notice how the Wyatt family didn't come to aid Braun there. Interesting. Very interesting. Kalisto. Beautiful maneuver. Catching the big man's legs. Trapping him there. Somehow was able to hold on before Strowman could get his shoulder off the canvas. Even Sin Cara's like, holy shit, you just won that. No one can believe it. I don't know if the crowd can believe it, but it happened. It officially happened. It's in the record books. New Team Lucha and John Morrison. Now, it's time for the main event. Sami Zayn, following on from his first week loss at the hands of Bad News Barris in the opener, now finds himself in the main event against another man who's looking to get a bit of redemption. Zayn seems in good spirits as always. But it will be all business when he steps in the ring against his opponent tonight. Who knows what the future holds for Sami Zayn? He's held the NXT title, of course, as yet not held any other championship gold here in WWE. Will this be his year to do so? If it is, he's certainly got to do better than he did against Wade Barrett, although, to be fair, Barrett did jump him before the match started. I don't think Sami Zayn will forget that. Tonight he has to get his head in the game as he focuses on his opposition for tonight, a person he's very, very familiar with. Man he formerly tag teamed with on the independent scene before making his way to WWE. Kevin Owens. Owens was in a hell of a match against Roman Reigns, main eventing last Raw. This is his second main event for Raw. We'll be hoping for a slightly better outcome though, going up against his opposition, the man from whom he took the NXT title and held with a vice-like grip. Kevin Owens with his strut, ever arrogant. This should be an unbelievable main event. Kevin Owens enters the ring. Owens still has to be seething about that loss to Roman Reigns. He thought he had it on a couple of occasions. Roman Reigns was able to pull out the victory though. Now I'm sure he'll be looking to take out his frustration on his former friend, Sami Zayn. The main event of Raw is underway. Kevin Owens just throws Sami Zayn straight to the outside. We're not going to see any technical wrestling in this one, at least it wouldn't appear so. But Zayn rolls out of the way of the kick, tries to return to the ring. Kevin Owens just throws him away. I think if you can hear, Owens is saying something about this being his ring and not Zayn's. But Zayn with a standing drop kick just beneath the chin. Gets back into the ring. Kevin Owens slow to return to his feet. Zayn propels himself. Oh no, the crossbody misses. Owens is able to run underneath it. Zayn gets back to his feet. Looks a little bit worse for wear. And again, Owens just throws Zayn away. Find themselves fighting now on the apron. And by the apron, I mean the ramp. Oh, Zayn back first into the barricade. Super kicks caught though. Northern Lights suplex from Sami Zayn. Turns to the ring one more time. Owens making his way to his feet. Zayn goes for the flying crossbody, but again Owens returns to the ring and Zayn misses. Hits nothing but hard mat covered concrete. Somehow Zayn's still walking. I don't know. He's missed two very dangerous moves. Kevin Owens, wrist slammed into the canvas. Trying to shake the feeling back into it, but Zayn's just stamping away. Takes Owens back to his feet. Zayn with a front face lock. Pulling Owens towards the centre of the ring. Into an armbar. Cross face. Unbelievable. Are we going to see Kevin Owens submit? Not just yet, at least. Owens catches Zayn's strike attempt and hits one of his own. Samoan drop by Kevin Owens, crashing the wind right out of the lungs of Sami Zayn. Zayn reverses, pushes Owens away. Picks him back up to his feet. Irish whip. Snap suplex. Zayn is keeping Kevin Owens guessing, that's for sure. Standing moonsault and a beauty. Zayn going for the quick-paced offense. Kick misses though. Suplex, but no. Owens knees out at the peak of the manoeuvre. Finds his way behind Sami Zayn. Belly to back suplex. Now is this the moment where Kevin Owens is going to take over? Oh, Zayn hits a European uppercut. And oh, unbelievable. Sunset flip. No pin though. Almost Canadian Destroyer-esque, which is fitting because both men are from Canada. Sami Zayn puts Kevin Owens into the corner. Beautiful sit-out bomb though. Look at the leg. Will that be enough? No, Owens kicks out. Drop kick attempt miss. Short arm clothesline. Damn near takes Sami Zayn's head off. Owens goes for a slap on the back of the head, but Zayn rolls out the way, but reverses a couple of strike attempts here. Knife edge chop, dropping Kevin. Ooh, DDT. Now Zayn goes to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Zayn, body splash, frog splash-esque, hooks the leg, 2. No, Owens kicks out. And surprisingly, it's been mostly Zayn in this match, really wanting to show that he's better than what his first outing would suggest. New Thunder Bomb. No pin though. Oh, there is a pin. Well, you just maybe look at it there, didn't you, Sami? Zayn can't believe that wasn't enough to keep Owens down. Owens fights on. Picks up Sami Zayn. Buster. Driving all the weight into with a senton. No hook of the leg. Arrogant cover. Zayn kicks out. Ooh, reversal by Sami Zayn. European uppercut. Strike misses though. Owens capitalises with an Irish whip, sending Sami all the way to the outside. Kick to the kneecap. Sami somehow forces Kevin Owens face first into the turnbuckle. And by turnbuckle I mean the announcer's desk. That's not even close. They are very two separate different things. Very two separate different things. It's been a long day, people. Not gonna lie, it's been a long day. Owens makes his way back into the ring though. Sami Zayn catches him with the right hand. Another frog splash connects. This time there's no cover. Then picks Owens up. Kick into the midsection. Laying in with knife edge chops and punches. Oh, haluva kick out of nowhere. Connects right with Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's feeling it. Picks Owens up. Right hand attempt misses though. Kevin Owens Irish whips Zayn into the corner. What's he got in mind? Big kick. Corner cannonball. Just like that, Owens finds himself well and truly in control of this match. Owens rolls him over. 1, 2. But, oh, Sami Zayn just sneaking the shoulder out. Kevin Owens thought he might have had it there. Back elbow by Sami Zayn. Kick to the midsection. Zayn using the ropes to springboard into a Falcon Arrow on Owens. Takes Owens back up to his feet. New Thunder Bomb. Sit out with a pin. 1, 2. And Owens again kicks out. Much like he did against Roman Reigns, Owens would not stay down. He's doing exactly the same here. Fantastic effort by both men. Right hand by Zayn. Big kick. Knife edge chop. Follows up with a forearm. Owens strikes back with a right hand of his own. The prize fighter using those fists. Snapmare takedown on Zayn. Into a side headlock. Then reverses though. Into a standing side headlock. Releases the hold. Sends Owens into the corner. Flying forearm. Goes. Submission hold we've seen Chris Daniels use before. Sami Zayn has it locked on. Will Kevin Owens tap? Will Kevin Owens tap? It doesn't seem to be in his nature, and he isn't tapping here. Zayn feels like he has this one in control though. No. Sami Zayn driving the knee to Kevin Owens. Schoolboy roll up. Owens is too close to the ropes though. Grabs on. Zayn got in mind here. Spins Owens. Sneak pin attempt from behind. Owens' shoulders against the mat. Owens is going to get the kick out though, I think. No! Sami Zayn just holds on. He sneaks the win. Kevin Owens was coming back into this match with some big manoeuvres, but Sami Zayn just able to keep Kevin Owens' shoulders against the match. Not the most convincing of victories, but it was enough. I'm sure we haven't heard the last of this from Owens though. Sami Zayn goes from losing the opening match on Raw last week to winning the main event this week. That's the performance by both. I think Owens was a little bit surprised with the ferocity that Sami Zayn flew out the gates with. Now he knows exactly what Sami Zayn's all about. He's about business. As I said, Owens made a late flurry to come back into this match. Just as he started to get momentum on his side, Zayn's able to get the schoolboy roll up. Hold on for victory, but like I said, Kevin Owens will not be willing to accept this so easily. That was your main event for this week's Raw. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I've been Scott B Gaming. The next episode will of course be NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've liked this video, please do hit a like and subscribe button. Until next time though, I've been Scott B Gaming, and I'll see you around.